Take that, Taylor Swift. Yeah. Taylor. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cullen's Music Corner. I'm Cullen the Great. Today we're going to be talking about Olivia Rodrigo's newest hit song, Driver's License. This song has literally blown up since it has been released. It is I think it's like the #1 song in the world right now. It's been the most streamed and the most purchased song since it's been released. So that should kind of say something right there. But I had actually never really heard of Olivia Rodrigo before. And when the song first came out, I was kind of looking at the hot songs on Apple Music. And when I first played it, I was kind of like, this is okay. I wasn't really impressed with the song, to be honest. I didn't really listen to it all the way through. I was kind of rushing through to find a new song to do a video on. And after I did that, the more I started talking to people, the more that they were talking about this Driver's License song and how good of a song it was. And then I thought back and I'm like, I never really gave it a full chance. I never really listened to the entire thing and kind of put my perspective on it and my thought process on it, I guess you could say. And when I went and did that, I was truly blown away. I was really glad that I listened to everybody and gave the song a chance because it is truly incredible. This, in my opinion, it's going to sound kind of crazy, but this is one of the most basic songs that has blown up. I think it's just so simple. It's just a very simple song. There's no real song structure to it, no real hook. You have some verses scattered around. There's a little bit of a bridge at the end of the song, but it's kind of all over the place. And the lyrics themselves, they're like your typical heartbreak lyrics, but the way that she delivers it, that intimate feeling, kind of puts you in her position. This is a very, very basic song. There's no real song structure to it. The lyrics themselves are pretty basic. The instrumental isn't anything too crazy, but it all just comes together so beautifully. It's a very intimate song, so it makes you feel like you're in her shoes, in her position, actually driving through the suburbs, feeling the emotions that she's feeling. And that's a very difficult thing to do as an artist. One is to put others in your shoes and in your perspective just in a 4-minute song and lyrics that rhyme. It's a very difficult thing to do. And she did a phenomenal job on this. I don't think I've heard a song as basic as this and liked it as much as I had. And there's a reason for that. This song doesn't feel like a song at all, actually. It almost feels like poetic therapy. That's the best way that I could equate this, is that this person, Olivia Rodrigo, was going through a tough time. Everybody knows what it's like when you're going through heartbreak. That stuff sucks. And as musicians, as artists, that's when you get to draw the most real, most raw emotion out of yourselves, and that's when you truly get the best pieces of work. And a lot of times you're just kind of venting over a beat, so it's not like you're even really trying to make a song. You're just trying to get these emotions that are trapped inside you out. And her ability to put that into the song and have the listener feel the same way is why I think it's poetic therapy, is because everybody's kind of felt this feeling before. So when you listen to this song, you're able to go back to that time. One, see how far you've come along. Two, feel those emotions that you felt back then. And three, maybe get over some stuff that has been bothering you for a while, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, it's a very intimate song. It's very real, very raw, jam-packed full of emotion. And you can tell in the timbre of her voice when she's singing. It was something that she wrote very shortly after she was hurting, and she recorded it, and you can feel that pain in there. Whoever she wrote this song about has got to be kicking themselves right now, because if that was my ex and I was looking at her writing a song about me and it's the #1 song in the world, I'd be like, damn, I screwed up. I should have meant those lyrics in that song that I wrote about her. This kind of reminded me of a Taylor Swift song in a sense, not like a Taylor Swift song, but what she was trying to do with it. It was Taylor Swift obviously is very infamous for writing songs about her exes and getting famous off of them. And I think this song took that to the next level. I think this song was like the least amount of petty, but at the same time, the most amount of like you, I'm doing me. Taylor Swift's music is all kind of like petty in general. But anyways, I think this song is a great way to start off 2021 as well. It's a very kind of positive message if you look at it. You know, you take a step back and you look at it. It is a very positive message. This song is a perfect example of the worst thing that you think can ever happen to you is actually the best thing that can happen to you in disguise. And in the moment, I'm sure Olivia Rodrigo was feeling like her life was over. There was nothing else she could do to feel happy again. And she just kind of lost her way about her. So she wrote this song to kind of express those emotions. And now this song is like the #1 song in the world. So if that doesn't show you that great things come from disasters, then you got a lot to learn. And that's what makes me so excited about this song for 2021 is that, you know, 2020 was our bad ex that we're driving through the suburbs for, and 2021 is this hit driver's license song that's blowing up. So we're going to have a good year this year. We're manifesting it. Like I said, this song is very basic, it's very intimate, it's very real, very raw, very emotional, and I think that her ability to make it like a poetic therapy in a song is just so phenomenal. And I never really looked up Olivia Rodrigo, kind of did some research on her, anything like I normally do. I was just so taken aback by this song and the messages that I felt like it was enough material for a video in itself. But I can only assume that she's a very young artist if she's singing about her driver's license, because I got my driver's license almost 10 years ago. But I remember when you're 16, that's kind of like the coolest thing ever is you're like, yeah, I can finally drive by myself. I'm going to go drive to my girlfriend's house, my man's house, and see what's up. So I think that she's a very young artist and that she has so much promise, so much promise. It's going to be hard to capitalize on this song. It's going to be hard to follow up on this. Just kind of like with Lil Nas coming out with Old Time Road. It's so difficult for musicians to capitalize on their big breakthrough like that. But I'm very excited to see what she has now that she is on the radar, because people are going to be looking for that next song. I think that just about does it for me here at Cullens Music Corner. Hope you guys liked what you saw. Go check out that new Olivia Rodrigo song, Driver's License. If you did like what you saw, go ahead, click that like button, click that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, y'all. And while you're at it, you might as well follow me on all of my social medias. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram under @CullenTheGreat_. You can find me on Facebook under Cullen the Great. And of course, me and all my music on your favorite streaming service under Cullen the Great. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and until next time, peace.